pets too. Uh-oh.
What a better way to start a video than to watch me clean up poop. It was time to get the goats into their breeding groups. If you didn't watch last Sunday's video, that you'll see all about that there. I moved some of the sheep over here to the goat pens and moved some of the goats over there, some of the goats to the buck pen. But I wanted to get these pens cleaned out. I also washed the walls. I didn't record it, but they had spider webs all over them. Wanted to start off fresh, especially for the sheep who are just laying directly on it, because the goats usually lay on those platforms. It's Christmas, Courtney. And here they are, all cleaned out, ready to get pooped on again. La! Once again during this time, I was alone, so I used my trusty dump cart one more time, and I moved these platforms over to the sheep pen. I don't know why I moved both of them at first, but I did take one back and put it to the pen to the right in the buck pen. This is so these girls can have a place to be where they can get away from the boys, because they like to. And the sheep don't use them. Jumping to the quail. This is the old pen that I used kind of as a transition pen. I took the hardware cloth off of that one so I could put it over the chicken wire in here because I was afraid when I moved the little chicks that they could get through the chicken wire. They couldn't get through there, but they got through somewhere else, and we now have 8 left. Hopefully these 8 stay with the adult we have in there. Maybe take some advice from him. I was really tired of having them in the house. They make everything dusty and they were just getting stinky because they were too old to be in the house. But anyway, this was a great time to move them outside. It gradually got cooler and now we're having a few nights in the high 40s actually. But this was one morning when it was really cool and the sun was out and they were just basking in the sun. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. That is a piece of equipment I used for taxidermy, and I guess she just stuck her head through and couldn't get it back out. We ended up having to corral her and get it off, but we were kind of in a hurry to get it done, so I didn't set up the camera. She's perfectly fine now.
Are you embarrassed?
I was just feeding the cows this day, and I've noticed this. I thought it was fly bite. I don't know what it is on Ladybird's leg. It actually is not bleeding, but I wanted to spray something on there just to kind of clean it off. I think I managed to get a light dusting on it, mainly just colored her purple, but hopefully it'll help a little bit. And I want to point out, I did not get kicked.
Clips. I'm gonna repair fence. Are you all excited?
Clearly I had excellent help this day. I was going to work on the pig fence yet again. And here I am with even more help. 8 of them, in fact. I decided to move the baby pigs out of their pen into a greener pen. I don't know why they're just so dry and barren. Just no grass anywhere. And I have pens down the way that have bigger pigs in it with like 4 of them in it, and it's still green. There's grass growing in there. I knew the spot they would get through over to Sirius and the other girls, so I had to fix this first. Why I let them in the pen with me while I tried to fix it, I have no idea. They were eating grass immediately in there, so I know they'll like it better. I also need to get a platform so they can reach that water better. I knew that was an issue, but it was no problem. It's been really windy lately because the north winds are coming in, so I couldn't really set up the camera and the piglets would knock it over. So this is after I already fixed that hole. I'm surprised that they have not tried to really get through it again. They were trying to bridge the gap right here to get to each other. Little butts. The platform I put here wasn't really reaching all of the corners, so it was real wobbly. So again, I tried to fix this with 3 or 4 piglets at a time, pushing down on the end I needed to get under. And there you go. Instant platform, a pallet with a piece of plywood on it and some cinder blocks underneath.
And now Delilah needs pets. You need pets too? Uh-oh. You're smothering her. Oh, this one fell over too.
And the fierce hunter has returned. Yes, I'll be doing a shoulder mount on this one. This is all the meat we got. We spent about 3 hours vacuum sealing all of it and putting it in the freezer. And how much freezer space does a moose take? This much. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I upload most Sundays and you can keep watching us grow our farm. Have a good one.